So, a lot of firsts this year and this past year in a quarantine year. This is our first year that we did a virtual CATA convention, and I happen to be the one that was in charge of planning as the CATA president-elect. I have heard many times, if there was anybody who should have been in charge of the virtual convention, Ron, it's you, because you love technology so much. And so while it was sad that I didn't get to have my convention in San Diego, we put on the best possible convention we could. We had somewhere between 600 and 700 attendees. And
the nice thing about it was that you could have people from everywhere attend, which you can't have in the in-person.
Absolutely. And the other nice thing was you didn't need to get a sub. You didn't need to miss any school. It was we did everything in the evenings. And so, we really had to do some creative problem solving in order to pull off the convention. And I feel like we did a good job. We had a great team of people who were working on it. And so the theme was mixtape, the leadership mixtape, a celebration of the music of the 80s and 90s. And so in honor of that spirit, it's actually not a song that came out in the 80s or the 90s, but this is Higher Love by Kygo and Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, back in the 80s, had recorded a version of Steve Winwood's Higher Love, was never released. And then Kygo, who was a DJ and music producer, picked up the recording and decided to turn it into something. This was just a couple years ago, and I loved it, and reminded me of my mom, because my mom was a big Whitney Houston fan. And so this song, to me, not only captured the spirit of the 80s and 90s, but also reminded me of a song that I know that my mom would love to dance to. So this is Higher Love by Kygo and Whitney Houston.